guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading. We are looking at your general life during the week, your love life and also your career. Sit back, relax and enjoy your reading. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. We're doing Monday the 8th through to Sunday the 14th of February 2021. I wanted to show you the cards, the decks that we're using this week. So for the general message this week, we are using the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. For your career message this week via the tarot, we're using the Kaleido Dope Tarot deck, Colour plus Culture. This is phenomenal. It's done by Crystal Banner, as you can see. It's beautiful. I really enjoy working with this. I've only actually had this deck about a week. I've yet to kind of do a review on the channel. But it's really good. You'll see what I mean when you see the cards that come out. It's just a really exciting and fresh deck, so it's really good. Using that, and we're also using for the love reading this week, your love message for this week, the Modern Love Tarot by Exploring the Many Facets of Love by Ethany. She's a YouTuber and she creates some of the most loveliest oracle and tarot decks you'll ever see. So we're going to use this one for the love reading, and this is expressly a love reading deck, so yeah. Spiritual message this week, guys, we have the Tea Leaf Fortune cards by Ray Hepburn, illustrated by Shauna Alexander. So yeah, these are the decks we have this week. Hi Leo, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. We're going to do your week ahead reading, the Monday the 8th through to Sunday the 14th of February 2021. Okay, Leo, the cards are down. Let's have a look. We're going to do, this is the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. I generally shuffle each of these and get 3 cards, one from each pile. We'll do that at the end, spiritual reading for the week. So let's first of all have a look at what the general message is for you this week. So the Queen of Wands could be, well, that's actually you, isn't it? That's actually you. Queen of Wands, who is she? So she's a very confident, very assertive, very direct, very fun, a fun, enthusiastic, excitable individual. She's always busy, always on the go, never stops, always doing stuff. She's also a great multitasker as well. She's also a great boss as well. She's a leader because she's a Leo. Let's have a look. The Six of Cups energy. So the Six of Cups, for me, it is a card about the past, but it's also a card that indicates childhood and children and innocence as well. And I just feel that it almost feels like that it's a really important week for perhaps there's somebody who is younger, somebody who's less experienced, and I just feel that this is a week for you to direct and to guide, perhaps with this Queen of Wands energy, somebody who is possibly less experienced than yourself. Okay, so the Six of Cups can also be the card about family and children and giving help and support. So I just feel that this would be a good week for using your experience and using your energy this week to perhaps with this Six of Cups direct and help somebody who is younger and less experienced than you, whether it be your child or whether it be, you know, anybody else. Let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, there's definitely something about it, somebody who's young. You've got the Page of Swords showing here, so messages, communication is the Page of Swords energy. But this also might be somebody who's quite young and quite inquisitive as well, somebody who wants to learn. Yeah, I just get somebody who wants to learn a skill here. I think somebody who really wants to learn a skill, or they want to learn how to become stronger, or they want to learn how to master something here. So I think it's really important for you this week, when I look at the messages, to use your, use your talents as the Queen of Wands energy to perhaps, in a way, with the Six of Cups being the card of the, how can I say, okay, to turn this card around into another word. I was thinking of one particular word, but I don't want to use that on this reading.
let's use the word coach, because the Six of Cups can definitely be a coaching card as well, put it that way. So I think that you need to use your talents and your skills to coach someone who's younger, with the Page of Swords, and who's very inquisitive and eager to learn about perhaps, you know, a particular skill, or how to do something, because the Eight of Coins is mastership and learning how to master a skill. And I just feel there may be somebody younger around you who wants to learn how to master a skill. And I think it's really important this week that you take your time to, and also help them in a very gentle way. So you can see the Queen of Wands here is directing the workmen. She's saying, right, you go here, you do this. But then on this Six of Cups, we're seeing a child here whose parents are playing along with them, and you know, who are engaging. So I just feel that when I see this as well, it feels to me, Leo, that even though some of you may be really busy this week, for example, take time with the Six of Cups to be with your younger people. You know, if you've got young children, take time to be with them, because it may be that they are eager to learn perhaps how they develop a skill, or maybe how they develop their own power going forward, and their own strength, with the Eight of Coins energy showing there. Oh, now you've got the Queen of Swords showing here as well. So I'm going to use the Queen of Swords as communication here, because the Queen of Swords, to me, this is learning how to be a powerful communicator, if you like, with the Eight of Coins, because the Eight of Coins is all about strength and mastering, and the Queen of Swords is about direct communication. So it just feels like, though you may be busy this week, I think, Leos, it's a really good week for being with somebody who is younger. Perhaps maybe it's your child, or a colleague or a friend or something, and just spending time with that individual. Perhaps with the Page of Swords, this person really wants to become better at, and it could also be read, maybe the Eight of Coins and that page. If you look at what the Page of Swords is doing, she's an ice skater. So she's skating, she's proficient at it, and maybe this person wants to learn how to become proficient in, for example, writing, or something creative, for example. Especially with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords being cards about creativity, creative writing. It just feels to me that you need to be spending more time with somebody younger who needs to be educated, or needs help to be educated this week. Especially in the UK, if you guys, I don't know what's going on in other parts of the world, but certainly in the UK we're in lockdown, and a lot of kids are being being educated from home. So it just feels like, even if you are very busy and you've got, you know, a job and a career and whatever it is, Leo, it's time to spend time. It's time to engage with your children this week, giving them the tools, or helping them to master perhaps things to do with literature and English and things like that. Because it may be with the two queens in the reading that what you don't know, we don't have a moon or anything, but what you may not know is that maybe your child is feeling a little bit kind of, or maybe there's some form of conflict here brewing, because two queens in a reading is conflict. So that maybe that there is some conflict brewing here. Perhaps you don't spend enough time with your child, or you don't spend enough time, or you can't spend enough time perhaps because you're working, or whatever the case may be. But I think it's a really good idea maybe this week to focus on helping your child a little bit more, I think, perhaps with schoolwork, that type of thing. Okay, because this is the student and they're mastering with the Eight of Coins, and it may be also with the Queen of Swords that this person, though you're busy with the Queen of Wands energy here, it's time to spend time with your child, Six of Cups energy. They need to learn, as the student with the Page of Swords how to master a particular skill with the Eight of Coins, and there is a need for you with the Queen of Swords energy as well to give them instruction and direction on that. Okay, because she's an instructor and she directs. Let's have a look at what the career reading is saying this week, Leo. Okay, Three of Cups is celebration and joy. When you get the Three of Cups, celebrating something. Let's have a look. Or friendships. You may be celebrating a contract. Maybe there's a contract being signed, or lovers is sometimes decision, and sometimes it can be a contract. For example, an agreement is the lovers. It's like a Two of Cups in a way. Six of Cups again. I think there's celebration here because some of you guys may be making a decision about your past, or somebody that you've, or a job, or a career, or an establishment maybe that you've dealt with in the past, with the Six of Cups energy showing here. The Nine of Swords indicates worries or feeling anxious about moving forward or moving on. So I think that some of you guys have been feeling really anxious. We'll start with that Nine of Swords. Makes sense to start there. I think some of you guys Leo, may have been feeling a little bit anxious with that Nine of Swords energy about moving on from a situation, or literally taking control of your life with this Chariot. But Chariot for me is about moving on. And I just feel some of you guys may have been worried about moving on from something that you're no longer emotionally connected to in terms of career. And I think that this week the message is that you need to celebrate, because I do feel that you're finally going to make a decision about this past. There's a decision that you're going to be making about this thing, and you may be making a decision to the Six of Cups is the past. It's something that you've done before, or maybe there's a decision being made to put this in the past, with the Six of Cups energy showing there, because the Lovers is decision, the Three of Cups is celebration. So we're celebrating a decision about something from your past. Perhaps you've been afraid to move on from this in terms of career, but I think that you finally decide to do that this week. Finally, let's have a look, Leo, at your love reading. So somebody very important to you, an Emperor, a very strong masculine energy, somebody who has a great influence on your life with this Emperor energy showing here. There are choices around you. Perhaps there are choices that need to be made concerning this person, or perhaps this person is trying to make a few choices, or perhaps this person has options with the Seven of Cups. The Wheel. So the Wheel is unexpected. Its fate is destiny. I think that destiny is going to bring this Knight of Coins in. I think you're destined to be with the Knight rather than this Emperor. I think the message for you this week is that if there is somebody around you who's really important, Leo, this Emperor type here. Emperors are very influential people. They have very strong influence on others. And I just feel for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who's has a very strong masculine energy, whether they're male or female. But I do feel that this person, it almost feels as they stand on the chess piece, that they play games. It feels like the game player. I think that you're dealing with somebody who plays games. And I think that the message is that this person has options. They're looking at other options. But I feel the universe is saying, don't worry about that, Leo, because you are destined to be with somebody who is committed with this Knight of Coins. Because the Knight of Coins is usually somebody who is loyal and committed and honest. Okay. So the Knight of Coins and Death. I'm not going to call the Knight of Coins a person now. It doesn't feel like it's a person. The Knight of Coins can be routine and tradition. So it's a routine. And if you think about a routine is something that the routine is very similar to something like a Hierophant card. It's something that continues and goes on and on and on and on. I think this routine is destined to come. I think that the routine, this person here, I think the message is, if you're dealing with somebody who is not committed, with the Emperor and that Seven of Cups. So this person here is constantly perhaps looking at other options. And I think that this Emperor is probably this geezer here, looking at all of these women here. So I think that if you're dealing, even though this one here has, this lady looks like she's the one that's trying to decide, well, the Emperor could be this person or this person, it doesn't really matter. But I do feel, let's say the Emperor is this person here. Everybody's got their cups out. Some of them are offering her money. Some are offering love. Some are offering little gifts, whatever they think, whatever it is. But I think you're dealing with somebody here who is surrounded by an abundance of options. And I think when I look at that, Leo, it makes me feel like this person is never really yours. They're never, ever really yours. You don't feel that they're really yours, at least. But I think that this routine, in other words, this continuous situation is destined to end. So I think that this will come to an end. Whatever is going on with this dude here, it's going to come to an end. It's destined. It won't carry on. It's destined to come to an end. It is destined. I'm going to ask how it... No, I won't ask how it comes to an end. Let's just say that this comes to an end. Let's quickly go through the reading again before we get the spiritual cards out. So first things first, Leo, I think that this week the message for you is, we know that you're very busy. Some of you Leos are with the Queen of Wands. You're really busy. You know, some of you guys might run your own businesses. Some of you guys may have overly demanding jobs where you've got to focus in on others. But I think it's really time to start focusing in, if you've got children, on your children, or if you've got younger siblings, on your younger siblings. So I think that they need your time too. And I think that especially maybe one of your children or one of your siblings or one of your younger friends, whatever it is with this Page of Swords energy, they want to learn how to master something. They need more help in an area, whether it's homeschooling or whatever. And I feel that this week it's your turn, Leo, really to instruct them with that Queen, because the Queen of Swords is an instructor. So you've got a young person, Page of Swords, who wants to learn how to become better and stronger at a particular skill, and it is your job and your duty to instruct them in that way. We know that you're really busy, but you have to kind of also think about the other people that are around you. It's not just about the work that you do, Leo. It's about the younger people around you, that whether it's your child or whoever, they need help too. So it's your turn now to really start kind of step up to the mark and start kind of playing your role in instructing them and helping them to become the very best that they can be. In terms of work, some of you guys have been worrying about moving on from something that you've done in the past. I think that this week sees you celebrating finally making a decision. Finally, in terms of love, I see a game player here, this Emperor and the Seven of Cups. I see somebody around you who's never truly been yours. They play games with them standing on the chess piece. They use people as pawns to their own detriment. And they seem to be forever kind of involved in having all of these options around them. They've never really truly been committed to you. I think with this Wheel of Fortune, whether it's this week or in the next few weeks, that this routine with the Knight of Coins is destined to end. Okay. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is. We're going to get one card from the top of the deck of each of these three piles. What's the first message that you have for Leo this week, please? What's the second message you have for Leo this week, please? What's the second message? And what's the third message you have for Leo this week? Okay. Also, for that love reading, this thing here, whatever this person's doing, is destined to come to a standstill. It's going to end. Death as well. Okay, let's have a look. The messages. So, Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. I reckon it's whoever this person is. That's the first message. The second message is Quill. Get back to the basics. And the third message is Horseshoe. You've got some good luck coming in, which is good. So somebody's probably behaving stupidly around you. I think if that's the case, it's just best to strip this whole thing back and get back to the basics. You haven't got time for this. And you've got some good luck coming in as well for you this week or in the forthcoming weeks. All right, that is your reading for the week, Leo. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section below, and have a great week. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.